Hello, everybody. It's Sunday.
Hola!
Hold on a minute.
I
There
see
we go.
we've got. Oh my, we got a.
24 people.
Absolutely.
Thumbsy upsy, y'all.
I need to
I got a little surprise for y'all today.
refresh.
Kind of reorganization of the visuals here at PM Artist Studio.
Yeah.
Are you good? Are you
I'm
live
trying to get there. Okay.
sound off?
Yeah. Sounds off.
Oh, thank you, Lex. Lexi says my hair's on point. It's a little fluffy, a little big here, but that's okay.
Well, I
The
cut
lady at the Mexican food restaurant yesterday, she liked my hair. I could tell she wanted to touch it too. Did you see that? She kind of reached out for a second. I wouldn't have minded.
No, I
She's like,
missed
oh,
that.
I love your hair.
I missed
you
that.
just...
But I cut mine all off, and Izzy looked at me and she said, "TJ, what did you do?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Well, I cut." She said, "Well, I really liked your poofy."
She liked the poof.
Poofy
The poof
hair.
was like way too.
Oh yeah, it was.
Control.
It gave new meaning to big hair.
Anyway, this is P over here.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together we are
PM Artist Studio.
Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you want to hang out in the background, we do not mind that at all. If you would just be so kind and give those thumbsy upsies. I know I owe some people some woos. Becky, she's like, I hope I get a woo. Woo, Becky. Because you know, if you share this over on the Facebook and I see it, I'm going to get you a woo. I will do my best. Y'all are doing a good job over there. I really do appreciate it. Careful what you ask for sometimes, right? Because I feel bad if I'm missing people. That's kind of where I'm going with that. If you're watching this on replay, please let us know down below in the comments. You know, just a hello, or let me know how your day's going. What's who's it, what's it. I love to know. If you don't want to leave it down there, that's fine. Just hey, watching the replay.
And she's really not kidding. She reads.
Oh, I do. And then we talk about it. And I'm like, did you see what so-and-so said? And then when y'all send me emails, I'm like...
It's like, it's a member of the family or somebody. And I'm going, who?
What? What's happening?
What? Who is this?
All right. So we've covered all that. Give those thumbsy upsies, share, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube business that one does. Let's say hello to everybody. Woo.
Wow.
I know. A Seminole Mind, that is Sue. Acme's here. Acme, I need to respond back to you. Thank you so much for the email. I will get back to you very shortly on that. And Laura is here. Oppo May, that is April. Becky's here. She was the woo. Bobby, Carrie's the crafter. You didn't know. Cookie Wookie, that is Mo. Bartender's daughter popped in there. Okay. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, Cookie Wookie. Darcy, Eddie. Elizabeth, Ellen, Estella, Gerald, that's Jerry. Gray Like Gray, Horde Pave Crafts, that's me. Jennifer's Dog's Life, Joanne, we got Joanne Price, Joanne Weber, Gray Like Gray, Ellen B, and Elizabeth, I think, just popped in there. All right. Carla, Lexi, Lygia, Margie. Oh, I just loved your studio tour. Thank you. And it's so cute because I saw Darcy's and Margie's, and we see the things that we send y'all. And I was telling P about that, and it just warms our hearts. So that makes us feel special. Thank you for that. Marcia, let's see, Patricia Pfeiffer, Shannon's here. Star Traveler, that's Linda. SWL, that is Sherry. The Shelly Studio, that is Margle. And Thimble and Thistle, that's Ro, if you don't know. I like giving her a hard time. It's become a thing. All right. Cool. If I missed you, just give me some extra pinky or hello, yellow, yellow hello hands. Or just a hey. All right, Patricia. Should I go topside? What are we doing here?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can go topside, but yeah, I wanted to correct an error here. Well, it's not an error, but the article I read the other day was just one that
was really pinpointed.
Yes, and I guess it was just maybe the newest phase of this, or the newest joiners in this whole thing, and it was sort of Tennessee was mentioned. Tennessee doesn't even rate in the top 5. Here are the top 5s.
Texas is order. Trying to do their best.
Florida, numero uno. Iowa, Go figure that. Texas is actually number 3 in top states by book bans volume only. So we also have Missouri, South Carolina, and Utah have joined the ranks of the top 5.
And if y'all want to know more about this, like that Penn article that we did post, if you go to their website, they actually have a whole database. And that was pretty interesting too, because we went over there, because I was like, because it broke it down to like school districts. Well, I also find that very interesting because, like, our school district didn't even
register.
Right. But I don't know if that's just maybe how they handle things around here, because I don't know that much, and that's kind of sad too. We should know more about that.
You told me Joshua said that there was a section in the high school library.
They section it off.
That you had to have parental permission in order to check out books from them.
I think that's fine.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all, because that puts the parents in charge, who should be in charge of their children, not the freaking government.
Now, I will say one thing that's kind of cool this year. I was a little, like, Brad was like, don't you want to know? And I was like, well, I kind of do, but then I don't know. I kind of love knowing it as a parent. So we get these notifications now through the schools. I'll tell you what, they try to come up with a different app. I think we finally got it all squared away. But there's like 3 different apps.
For different things.
It's a little confusing, and I think they have merged them together. Anyway, we get these notifications that let you know what books your kids have checked out.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
I'm going to move this
either. I don't. I say this, and I.
There we go.
And we do. We talk to Izzy, and we talk to her about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, and I think that's the thing you should be concerned with. Is your child comfortable enough to come to you and talk to you and ask you questions?
Because we even told Izzy today, because we were kind of talking about this a little bit, and I said, if there's ever anything in a book that you want to know about, let us know. Don't be. I mean, go to your friends or whatever, but don't always trust the information your friends are giving you. We learned that from one of the comments from Gerald, that I was like, yeah, that's probably good. You don't need to really be getting that peer. It's good to have those relationships, but don't always trust your friends on the information you're getting. As kids, I can remember, my cousins. Anyway, so we really felt like, it was more important
we needed
to step it up and say, hey, listen, if y'all want more information regarding that and understand that this is happening all over the place, and who are the ones that are kind of, really pushing for the bans, that can be found over there on that Penn website. Like, they have a whole database and everything, which is very interesting, and I think good information.
Yes, and you can, and I find it interesting.
P wanted to see the actual list of books, because she wanted to make sure that we had some of those around here.
I will get any of those banned books for Izzy. I don't care what it is, even if it's pornography. The thing about it is, you need to talk about that stuff. You don't need to bury it in a deep, dark closet, because that's what makes.
I will also be monitoring my mother. I don't know what information she's giving out, and I don't know if any of us are ready for all of that. I see.
Here's the thing.
She used to embarrass me so much.
I did.
As a kid, I would be like, nobody talks about that. Don't. I knew a lot of things that other kids didn't know. I'm pretty sure of that.
Well, I'm pretty sure too. And
I was that friend that was giving out the information to the others, but I think it was pretty decently sourced.
I mean, the whole thing is what is so bad that you can't at least discuss it?
Sometimes
I'll tell you what,
there's things that I want to unknow a little bit, or I didn't want to know all that much.
I want to unknow it too, but sometimes you can't unknow it. And if you want to send your child out into the world, prepared to deal with the crap that's out there, you better give them a little bit of help at home.
Yeah.
To begin with. Well, because it's okay. I'm really messing around.
All right, I'm going top 7.
Yeah, I really want you to do that.
Look at this. What do you think about this? It's going to really throw me off because I had to flip my thing.
Okay, I think that that's close enough. I tried to get enough off of there. This paper doesn't tear. I wanted to tear it, but see those little fibery things there? They're not.
It's tricky business.
It's very tricky business, and I consider this to be. Then I found this print.
Oh goodness! See, that's exactly Carla. See, what? Well, I'm not gonna read that out, but y'all can if you. This is why, if you have access to chat, you want to have. Because see, that's the type of stuff you just won't. You want your kids coming to you and go, yeah, no, I'm sorry, that's not right.
I sought after LOL because I circumvented my mom. Yes. I
think I was, certainly.
And, you know, kids would ask me things at school. And here's what my response was. I really wanted to just go ahead and answer it. But I felt like I should honor the parents' wishes. And I said, if your mom or dad call me up and say it's okay, then I'd be happy to share that information with you.
Did they ever?
I can't really remember any specific instance, but I do remember parents would mention at open house that their child had said that, you know.
Right, but they didn't okay it.
But, well, they thought that was interesting enough to mention it.
Okay.
At open house. They never yayed or nayed it.
Okay.
They just mentioned it.
It was just...
Everybody in the town knew that I was, a libtard.
Oh, I listened to this. Okay, so Bobby said she had to go to Spell My Sister Friday, an art show. Wonderful. And she totally sat there cutting out the patriotic postcards and handed out the website and FB group. Hey, you know what? There were like quite a few new requests, so I wonder if some of those were it. So thank you for that, Bobby. Did that feel good? I know, it kind of like just this, it's those little small acts, I'm telling y'all. It really is. It really is. And just being in public, we went to the show for Mark, and Mark's going to be on here one day. And then we met another video artist and may have a connection there. We're going to definitely get our designer Arty chats done. And then I think we will expand out and see who else kind of wants to come on and chat with us about arty things or, all sorts of things.
All sorts of things. All sorts of things. Okay, so back to the book here. And Mariah, I'm going to ask you to find this stamp for me that's on this one.
That is interesting that it's doing the ad thing because those should be off. Now, if you go back and come in, I would also say it could have something that I have noticed, like if you are on a mobile device or iPad where you need to update your app, sometimes things get wonky. And ads are definitely one of the places where things get wonky. So that could be something. I did turn off, there's this new hype thing about giving like it gives you extra points, which again, I don't really understand the point thing because, what's the point of the points? Like our points over on our website get you monies. Yeah. That's a good point. I'm just saying. And so, yeah, they're trying to do new and different things over here on the YouTube. So I did turn that off. Hopefully that helps with that whole situation because Marcia had mentioned that it was like not showing the chat because that was like in the way and then I was like, oh, I kind of saw something about that. So I went in the background, turned off the hype. We got enough hype, y'all. No, we really don't. But if y'all want to hype us, the way to do that is sharing this stream and others.
Can you find that for me?
Find what? That stamp? I can. Look at that. I know how to do that.
Yeah, well, it's over on your side.
Hello, Deb. Hello.
Which I love that because then I don't have to be responsible for, Although I did the other day find one. Remember? I found some.
I found it. And I've been sorting out the new ones. I needed to get your confirmation of where some of them should go. Some I know where they need to go. We may need to just expand their boxes, is what I'm saying. Okay, so leaves, I believe.
All right, now there are two reasons that I'm doing this. Number one, this paper is extremely flimsy. You understand flimsy? So even though I have,
all right, Lygia,
I have printed on it, or I don't know if that was a print or a brayer off. And we're going to use Mariah's new stamp here. I mean, stamp pad.
Well, and I've been getting some really like rando ads that I was like, that was inappropriate.
What?
Felt like.
Really?
I mean, again, I'm not necessarily offended, but I'm also kind of like, ew, that's gross.
Oh, yeah, well, I think that'll...
I feel like you would know where to go and get that if that's what you're... Like, why are you sending me that ad?
This is the wrong one.
I'm pretty clear. Okay.
I need the one with more stuff at the top and smaller...
particular, but that's fine.
Smaller leaves.
Okay. Wait, all right, show it to me again. A little pointy one at the top. Okay, hold on here. That one, that one. That ain't it.
Well, you might go ahead and leave those out because I might employ those also. The reason I like this one is because I like the bunchy stuff at the top.
Yeah.
And, anywho. Okay, well, that's...
Sherry says, who's sick of the Lumi ads? Does no one shower anymore?
The what?
Lumi. And here, I've actually ordered the Lumi, by the way.
What is it?
It's like this, well, they have all kinds of products from different types of deodorants, lotions, but mainly for, you know...
Foo-foo?
Well, deodorizing or like that kind of thing. I didn't care if it did not chemically mix well with my... It smells terrible on me, is what
I know. Remember that perfume that used to smell so good on Mimi? And I put it on and it smelled like a skunk sprayed me.
And we're kind of weird because she also puts this one other like fungal stuff on, and after a while...
It's neem. But there's also...
Both Brad and I are just like, please don't go out. People are going to be worried about you.
I don't find it all that offensive. It does have a certain, very recognizable odor to it. Mm-hmm. But it's very healing.
Yes, whole body deodorant. Thank you. That is the right way to... Like, all the places. The Lumi stuff.
Oh.
This isn't a sponsorship, and actually, I've kind of dug on them. Now, I will say this. Supposedly, they have altered some... Because I think some other people had that same... Yeah.
Experience?
I like the native stuff.
Okay, you see how that glistens?
Look at that glistening.
Glistening.
Oh, these are the new ink pads.
Yes.
Let me tell you, if y'all want juicy, full coverage. Oh, yeah. See, she's loving that. Now, careful, because it does take a second to dry.
Okay.
I would assume that, especially over paint, going to take an extra couple of seconds. It says to set it, you want me to want, and just make it permanent there.
Well, let me go ahead. I want to use...
And you can talk about the type of ink this is while I'm wawing, or, you know, oh, you got more. Okay.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just do this one over here on this side where I've got more. You can even tell by how it feels. It's see, sticky.
Yeah, this is a different kind of foamy pad. That's what they talk about. Oh, here, and I got the info sheets that she tossed at me the other day. This one. She just checked them. She says, "Here, you keep this."
Well, and here we go. I'd be looking for it back over yonder.
Oh, she's gotten so much better, y'all.
I almost think I need something up there. I don't know. Okay, tips for using Midnight. Be aware that the Midnight ink pad will stain your stamps.
Oh.
Okay. All right, I'm going to hand this over to you, Mariah, and you have to, don't grab it. Well, be careful.
Okay.
You just about got it.
Just about got it.
And I'm going to just go ahead and stamp off some of this over here on my brayer off. Because it says to do that.
May have a, never mind, I got a piece of paper.
So, yeah, you can see now it's not shiny. And did y'all notice our faces? Did we talk about that already?
Yeah, did y'all know that we were over on...
That's so that you can see more of what's happening here with my brayer off. Not that it's a big deal.
I had to flip my thing because I don't want to be looking out of the screen. So that messed with me a little bit.
Yeah, okay. So, one of the things I wanted to do as I go through my book is I wanted to add more repetition of certain elements, say. And you know, this is so funny because I talked to, we have a new mat scraper, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I was talking to Caleb and her at the table about their art experience.
Okay, can you don't?
I'm not going to be ugly or anything, but neither one of them could produce a color wheel for me. Neither one of them could explain to me the elements and principles of art. Yes, they had heard about them, but not necessarily to the degree that they could discuss their artwork. And I said, well, how do you critique? You know, do you do critiques in your classroom of artwork, even if it's not yours? Yeah, we talk about it. But they don't
have the vocabulary.
The vocabulary. The terminology.
You know, and it's funny that we were talking about that, and then it was interesting because I've noticed now multiple content creators saying, I think that it is important for all of us in all of the different spaces to understand, and I think this is why, like, the PMisms glossary, for you to feel like you are note up. Like, when we say note up, like, we really mean that in a very specific way, so that way you know the things and you're part of the inside joke, or you understand the process that we're talking about. If we have the common verbiage, common definitions, understanding of what these words mean as a whole, then when we are having the conversations, nobody's then just like having a different conversation even though we're in the same one. That is important.
It really honestly is. And it's the thing about it that I believe is beneficial. And it's not, you know, I'm not a big rules person. I really am not. But I think in order for us to communicate, we at least have to all agree on a certain amount of information being relevant to all of us. And that's where the whole thing with elements and principles of art comes
right. Well, and it's just, again, it makes us better at having conversations with one another. And so that way there isn't a misinterpretation or a feeling of, I don't really understand what's going on. It is easier to understand what's going on if you get yourself some basic, okay, I understand what this means now. Oh, okay, now I understand what that means. Yes. And this leads to this thing. And then it's like, then this feeling of success and this ability to interact and be part of the community. Y'all know, we always bring it back.
If you don't have a commonality in definition of something, at least to the point that you have a cursory, it's not like you don't have to know it all at once.
No.
But if you have that baseline list
like
of
you
words.
Want to form a study group for I love it. Hey, and I think that both Caleb and Cyrus would be, I think it would be cool. And see, that's the thing that we really like to do within the community here is engage with kids more. Because the conversation that we had with Mark It was so sweet and so inspiring that it's like, those are the kids. Like when he was a kid, that's the kid we're looking for.
Yes, and we found some more because they started answering to Mark's posting. And you know, the whole thing is you have to understand you're not going to be everything to every child.
No.
You're just not. That's not how it works.
Well, and not every kid's into this. And
No.
even what he was saying, he was kind of disappointed at some point because he's like, I really wish I would have known that I wasn't that great of an athlete. And he could have spent all of that time either pursuing more music or more art.
Yes, because he's musical also. He plays in a band.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting because a lot of times I think that,
or giving some space to these kids to say, hey, you may still think that you want to do the sporty thing or whatever, and, you know, go for it. And hopefully we can provide maybe a little, you know, one-time thing once a week or this or that or once a month that you get to explore the artistic part that I think a lot of these kids may or may not, just feel like they...
yeah, I don't think anybody talks to him about that kind of stuff for sure.
And it was a big thing for Caleb to finally say, hey, I don't want to, because he was really pretty good at basketball. He's tall, and he's like, but that ain't my thing. He wanted to do more of the art thing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm happy his parents listened to him.
Yeah.
And I really, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk.
Oh, she's whining. I'm going to bring my book back.
All right. I think that's cool. It's like patent leather.
And yeah. Okay, I love it. It's another, and I'm hoping it doesn't stick together, but I'm going to leave it apart for a little while.
Oh, I like Gia. See, I think she's just trying to butter me up. She says, can we work on acquiring a PM Artist Studio certificate? Hey, we could have a little questionnaire thing, like if you fill it out and then, you know, we can make a form.
Yeah.
And then if you know all the answers or whatever, then we'll send you a little, you know, official PM Artist Studio outstanding star, you know. We'll come up with something. Y'all know we'll come up with something that's real funny.
Something. Okay, I'm just going to kind of...
Leave us down in the comments below. So if you're watching this on replay or you have an idea about that, email me. Y'all know the email. They'll drop it in over here in the chat. But yeah, that would be super fun. I am on board with that.
Okay, if you sent me this, I want you to know it got absorbed into the stash, and I'm going to be using it. I love this one. I don't have to do anything to this. And I think it goes really well with this page. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut out here.
I love
using
it. So maybe what it is that, like, yeah, we make a t-shirt that goes with it. You can, you know.
When you pass the
test, you get a t-shirt. I don't know. Okay.
All right, so I'm not tearing. I'm using my, what do you call these things? Decorative.
Those are the deckled edge ones. They are our most favorites.
Because it's more random. I mean, it's not like totally, but by the time I get through chomping at it, it's extremely random. And then I can just pick off those little pieces and they kind of tear off and, you know, whatnot.
Hi, Stephanie.
And I've decided what this nose thing is allergies, because what it is...
Oh, I love that. Exclusive stamps with PM isms and quotes. Hold that thought, because we actually have, Eddie has put together, he did that for me. I just haven't done anything with it, because I know. There's just only so much time in the day, and some things just kind of start to take
Okay,
over
I
others.
don't want this to cover up all of this.
So there was a question. There was a question regarding, I think Jerry asked, is this an open book? It's okay. So remember, this started out as P's funky junky little journal thing that was, well, the parts and pieces were supplied to her by Mary Thomas at the art camp, the adults art camp day that we went to, which was so fabulous. That's where Organized Mom, we met her there. Oh. And she's supposed to bind it like into like a, my funky junky. I did it like that day, and we bound it and did it.
Yeah, this is the page I worked on out there. This.
But hers have turned into more like pamphlet things, and then she wanted to display them a little bit differently. So we came up with, of course, we love an accordion, a concertina accordion, and then just this last 2-ish streams decided that they should be put in via the mawashi. I hope I say that right, which is like the kind of thing that the sumo wrestlers wear. Because it's not really a thong, it's not a belly band. It's a mawashi.
Mawashi. Yeah. I don't really know how
Hi, Fran.
How you do pronounce it.
I should look that up.
And see, this one needs more work in it also on the back side there. But anyway, we're going to work on these for just a minute. And then I'm going to
gel print.
Now,
did you talk about the ink? I think we got a little sidetracked. So we have more of these. We will be testing them out. I will tell you, if you want some juicy ink, this
is the way to go.
Yeah, hold that up further into
this is Catherine Pooler.
Yeah, I think a lot of y'all know about her in the ink, especially if y'all have been stampers and card makers. You probably know about these. Super juicy. I'm getting a little like, I have to kind of retrain. This is like when I got the glue, but our art fairy godmother sent them to us and told us that these were a little bit life-changing for her. So I agree, they are. I do have to get more used to how juicy they are.
Because you don't really, those other, you got to pound on it for 15 minutes to get enough coating on it.
This is like you tap it once and don't go too heavy. Yeah.
It says tap it. And they
ain't messing around.
They do mean that.
And they come, like you can order little sticker things that are already made. I haven't stickered them for the side deal to, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. So new products, always exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Hi, Yonka.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you that this.
Hey, Liz Jean.
This is going to be my the quote that Gerald gave me about masks revealing and concealing is going to go on this page. I just haven't got around to doing it yet, but I did find this little piece of paper, and I love how it shows out over that edge, and then I can come in here and I can either have my quote back here, or I can have my quote inside here, and then have the but I think that this is a beautiful piece of paper, and I have added a few layers of different colors to it. But it's an old it went into the spray booth. It was a spray booth and this over here
the spray booth thing from way back.
Spray booth thing from way back. I can tell because of the paper. It's from the roll off over here. See, I'm still picking off little pieces of paper here, but that's okay because that's how I want it to be. I don't want it to be all boom, boom, straight. Because we do have some boom, boom straights in the book. We don't, I need some variety.
Spice of life.
Okay, so I've got the inside, and I painted this side with, white gesso.
Are y'all enjoying us over on this other side of the screen?
I really am.
You are?
I really, really am.
Okay.
Because I think that this over here a lot of times has some interesting.
Yes, I know, and I'm always like, right down there or whatever. Maybe I can. See, now I got it. I had to flip myself so that way I wasn't looking out of the, screen.
Yeah, and I asked her if that was going to be like a problem.
That's all right.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to
yeah,
do anything else to it, and I haven't, but I did find some hairy lips there. I did find some more quotations that I had that someone had sent me when I did the tree book, but they're Edgar Allan Poe quotations. Very cool. I don't know why I haven't used them. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and glue this down. The thing about this business with this book, I wanted to keep it kind of...
That's true. Like when it's over there, then yeah, it's closer to the chat stuff, so you can kind of see us and chat. Now you might have to switch. See, I pop out my chat, so I could move it over to the other side, but then that would still mean that I'd be looking... Hold on. I gotta test that out. See, then I'm looking outside of the thing, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to move back over here. Because I think that's important, because I feel like that's off-putting if I'm looking in a different direction than, like, what's happening on the screen. That's weird. It drives me crazy, like, when I watch some, and like, big podcasters and stuff, I'm like, they obviously didn't, like, look at this before they set up, like, who's in what, you know, which order. It's less of a worry, like, if you're just doing topside stuff. When you're doing the, you know, face-to-face stuff. That's different.
I really like this newsprinty kind of paper because it really...
Yeah, it takes the media.
It does.
Mediums.
And I think that looks simply splendid on that.
Oh my gosh, check this out, Becky. Hold on here. I cracked up about this. So Izzy just had, you know, there's always random things, little sticker things, people send her things. She gets them from birthday party, whatever. Like, there's just always little packages of stickers and things around my house.
That people send her.
And then, so I stole the one little sticker pack, and I actually, y'all see tomorrow, Mariah makes Mondays magical and mayhemmy, or whatever I call it. And, mysterious. I'm just gonna, maybe I should just...
Hammy.
My hammy.
My hammy.
Moon's over my hammy. Look at this. Here, you gotta show this. This is for Becky. It just popped out. I was like, turtle.
That was one of the cute things. Mark, his self-portrait, he had taken, he has 3 children. I never did.
No, 4.
He has 4. Oh my. I just know.
But the 3 girls, like, with his wife.
Did we see, did we know the boy?
No, the boy is older and lives elsewhere.
Okay. Because I was going to say, boy, I missed out on that. If I was supposed to.
Well, he kind of explained. He went over it a little bit.
Okay.
I was paying attention because I paid attention to those sorts of things.
Yeah. I don't know where I was when that conversation was going on. But anyhow, he took some of the art that I assume, I don't know which child provided it. This is what happens if you don't clean up your edges. You get big chunks of gunk.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's not necessarily a good thing. Anyhow, he incorporated that into his portrait, and it's so funny because that's what Mariah, and I have on occasion also, but Mariah used Izzy's art the other day.
Oh, I've been loving using her little, like, crazy things, like the turtle. You just find the turtle. You don't know when the turtle was made. I don't really know where the turtle goes, other than it was just mixed in with some stickers, and now I feel like if I at least put it in a journal, it is being honored more so than...
Yeah, just...
Like, what do I do with this? These 50 million, then I end up with bags just full of these rando little drawings, which are so sweet and wonderful, but, you know, you can only hold on to so many bags of things. I'd rather it be in a book. I like the presentation of the book.
Okay, so we've got some good stuff going on here. We're going to let this dry a little bit. And one of the things
hi, Liz.
About using the product is sometimes you have to come back in and use glue to get it to really stick.
Now this is art glitter glue. Oh, and then we found, so there's a new person. Oh, Sugar Biscuits. I should have written that down. She has a channel and stuff, but she wrote out a very long, awesome story about how when art glitter glue first kind of came around, there was an art show, like, you know, one of the scrapbooky expo type shows, you know, kind of creativation where they bring in all the products and stuff, right? And the lady that owned it was looking for somebody to help run the booth, and so she went and helped. And a great story about, you know, the glitter. Yes, it was meant for glitter, and then there's this whole set business. Anyway, that was really great.
Well,
I should repost that over Makers.
It's super, you know, it's really almost exclusively what I use. Now, Mariah does when she's using her other...
Well, there's a time and place for it because it does dry quickly. So, like, if you're doing big stuff, that is not necessarily glue for you unless you can, like,
Okay, now, I love this piece of paper, but it's a little on the...
Oh, it is the last, sorry, last day to sign up for the swap.
I was going to sign up for the bookmarks.
Yeah.
Who's in charge? Can you sign me up for the bookmarks? Because I have a whole bunch of those that Becky. I can go through, and we can talk about it. But, you know...
Sign her up, Becky. Please and thank you.
And now I really, you know, I think I'm going to be more involved in the swappy things now because when they come, I have a place for them.
Yeah.
And I can put them...
She has been enjoying her very flat surface over here that has made it, you know, it's nice when you have an area you can work on a project, lay it out, and then it's nice that, like, she has her boxes or bins where those particular projects go, or things need to, if it's completed, we will then disperse out all of the leftover things. Either it's giveaway, does it need to go back into, like, the collage scrap stuff, or, you know, where does it all need to go?
Yeah. All right. So why? Well, whoops. Oh, see, it's still a little.
She's going to sign you up
back here. I'm going to let this dry completely, and we're going to do some gel printing on these two prints to get them into into the ballpark of where we would want them.
You were supposed to do that last time, but then
I know.
I don't remember where we got distracted.
I don't know what happened. Okay, this is still dampy, so we'll just leave that over there also. Okay, so I'll just put those over there. And that's okay because that's I'm handing you that card back.
Okay, yeah, that was nice to have.
It is. So what do we want to do to this?
I will say, just another little kudos to, is it Catherine Pooler? Is that her? Sharon? Catherine Pooler.
Yes.
And their marketing materials and all of that. Very impressive.
Very impressive.
They send you a free little gift. We got which will probably end up in a giveaway because we don't really use them, are the little die things. But future giveaway fun stuff. Always down with that.
All right, well, let's just start off like we usually do with the...
Kudos. If anybody knows Catherine Pooler, tell her to call me, email.
Yes, thank you.
I guess I can reach out.
And Mariah left me with I left her with all the colors. You'll have to wait to see them tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do try them out, show y'all how they kind of work. Do something. I did finish my, I went ahead and finished the layout that we started on Monday because I feel like y'all kind of understood where it was going anyway, and that's what I stayed with for the most part.
Yes. Did you talk about the use of the stencil?
Use of well, they knew that. Remember, we had even talked about that. So that's why I didn't really feel bad about doing it, because it was really me just completing what we'd all. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see how nicely this pulled up and the lovely sheen? We did lose our purple. It went kind of dark, but I still think it's a cool looking print. And
yeah. I like it, but yeah, it kind of ate up the purple. Like, you don't
ate up the purple.
It went dark.
It went dark.
Hi, Sonia.
And I think, it's almost a neutral in that respect. So I could come back over this because I do think I've captured the green and the
bring back your purple. Ooh, it'd be kind of cool.
Bring back the purple.
If you could, It doesn't even have to like line up.
I would,
but if you could get it, like,
I would just. It would just have to be what it is.
Okay. Well,
I wouldn't.
Let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's
we just purple, a lighter purple on top.
A lighter purple on top, and what I'm going to do is increase its opacity by adding slightly more white.
Yeah.
To the mix, so that it does, and it may even be a little bit. All right, now you've done something here, Mariah.
I have.
You have pushed this over, so I cannot get my.
Are we fighting for space?
We're fighting for space. She has a new.
I do.
Mat over here. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
As long as I don't have it where I tip it, because that doesn't.
Struggles.
Nobody
really
wants that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to watch that happen.
I didn't think you were going to notice, because I'm pretty sure that this is how it used to be.
Well, maybe, but
I have lost space.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if we were to measure
there
this,
we go.
If we were to measure this out, pretty sure I'm still on the
losing side.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know, but here
you're the main chick. I understand.
Okay, here you do one session a week, and I do 3.
That's true. That's why I said you're the main.
So I have to have, and I'm not asking for a lot, just that little bitty scooch.
I wonder if Brad could add me a little lip over here.
I bet he could,
because it overhangs slightly. I don't know that it matters. Like, it's really not a big. It's a finger width.
Yeah, but with the gel plate, it really is.
Yeah, that matters. I understand.
If I don't,
y'all understand more tomorrow. They're probably like, what are you crazy ladies?
All right, so what we're trying to do here is
seniority takes precedence.
Trying to get some
obviously
purple out here, and that's not going to be good. Okay, where is my? All right, you're going to lose me for a moment here as I come over here and try to find my purple. Dioxazine purple, where are you? I used to have little stickers on the top, but they kind of fall off after a while.
Yeah, they lose their sticky.
They lose their sticky, and then they fall down into the...
That's those,
All right, well, let's try something else.
That's those, like, Avery stickers.
Okay,
not the vinyl stickers.
We've got dioxazine purple in the high flow. Shake that baby up. And we've got some white, titanium white in high flow. So let's see how this mixes out here. Now we probably will need a little bit of, I think, didn't we add a little blue to our mix?
I don't know, but I'm going to do a welcome. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we are an arty friendly bunch of folks. I'm still trying to figure out how to turn this thing the right way. Do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. Like, share, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube business that one does, because it helps us grow this Arty Fun community.
There you go. Okay, so we've got some airbrush added to this anthraquinone, which is really, it's okay. Because I've got high flow acrylic in the titanium. I've got fluid acrylic in the dioxazine. Sorry, that's covered up. Dioxazine purple.
Take our word for it.
Yeah. And I do like this because the reason is you can dot this around a lot easier than with your heavy.
So are the ads happening in chat?
What?
It sounds like YouTube has done a new thing. I'm not seeing it here, but this is from the back end, so that might be the reason. Are you seeing ads in your chat?
No, not right now.
Because we don't pay for premium, so that wouldn't be it. Wonder if it's a settings thing or what they're doing. Ads in chat. That's insane. YouTube.
Okay, we're going to see how that goes.
Oh, they pop up and cover chat? You have to then exit and close it. Well, that is super annoying. Hi, Janice.
Because I might need to use those.
Yeah, they're just finding new ways to make people do things. Let's hope enough people like scream about that being super annoying. Let me see. Yeah, there isn't anything in there like just, you know, chat stuff.
I should have this ready to go.
I will dig into that, y'all.
Where that came from. Okay, now, trick here is to add lots and lots of pressure because we're pushing this through the holes. We're pushing it through the holes of the stencil onto painted paper, and sometimes it's really, really tricky to get a good solid.
Yeah, this is the first we're hearing of it.
Well, why would it not show up on mine?
It could have to do with updates via your browser. You may not have just gotten that rollout. They may just be rolling it out to certain areas. That would be kind of an interesting thing to know, like, because not everybody's getting them here. And if you have premium, obviously you're not getting them. Oh, awesome, Bobby. Thank you. I would love to see them. Oh, Tegan said about this last week. Okay. See, and I wonder if this is what Marsha was also talking about. So she got them the other day. I was just under this. I thought that it was the hype thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could have been even a little bit lighter. But
yeah, I still think it looks cool.
I think it's okay. I'm happy with it.
Sorry, and I'm obsessing about the.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here and see if I can pick up some dotty stuff. Okay, I think I got it pretty good there. I'm not going to do any flop-offs because I don't think it's going to be that
worth a flop.
But I am going to try to get this out here where there's some interesting stuff going on as far as the check it out. Might have to retire that. Really cool. And see how it picked up the little tiny dots?
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Becky's probably swooning. You swooning, Becky?
Swooning? Okay. So we've got a little bit of stuff going on here. let's see if we can add some. Let me put my paint away, because if I don't, it will get. I will put it up there willy-nilly. I won't put it back where it's supposed to be. Then I won't be able to find it when I want it. Yeah, all of that. Okay, so we've got these little bits of dots here, and I'm going to pick them up with some quinacridone nickel azo gold. Oh, must have. Wow, do I just not have that open?
No, they like that one. Yes, yes.
Well, don't know what the deal is here.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Quinacridone, and I haven't even opened it.
Very good. I like that strategy.
Okay, so they've got this, and here.
Hi, Diane.
I can't tell you.
Oh, yes, this makes her. Well, you should let people watch you do this. This is.
But I have, come up with different strategies to address this issue, and I appreciate that. This is a way you can get it through the mail without it.
Yeah, becoming
puking out all over.
Well, and then the amount, like sometimes they'll with other brands of paints and stuff, like they wrap them like with all the saran wrappy kind of stuff, and they're tape, which is extra annoying because it takes quite a bit of time to get it.
Yeah, I really applaud this as a more economically
and less. You just got to remember that it's there. That's the main thing that she's like, oh, that's the deal.
This is my other favorite.
Yes.
Paint. That little bubble there.
Yes, Eddie, I like that.
What?
I'll tell you about it. Wait, we're trying to
clean up the.
Ooh, that looks really cool over there. See, now are y'all enjoying seeing more of the brayer off area?
Yeah, and how I make a concerted effort.
If she could just switch to her left hand, then we could go back to the other side. She just got that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm retiring the one with the purple on it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Now this one really is too. Okay, so I'll just get it new. It's not like we don't have.
Bye, Yanka. Thanks for hanging.
Alrighty, there we go. Well, it's really not. I think maybe this would benefit from a.
No, it is not cheap, but there really isn't anything that compares.
Okay, we're going to leave this on here for a little while and let this see if it, because I would really like for it to pull off
all of it.
Those polka dots.
All the things.
All the things that are on there. And I don't know that it will, but we're going to give it a chance.
Take a chance on me.
To come around to its all right, well, look at this. We still have some little dots out here, and then we have this other stuff, which
yeah, this is some good leftovers.
Good leftovers.
Glad y'all came over.
Good leftovers.
Let's have some leftovers.
Okay, so what are we going to do here?
What are we gonna do?
Okay, what we're going to do here is just, I don't know, but it just hit me, and I thought, this may be the wrong thing to do, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, just because I want to see what it'll do. Oh, look at our nice little.
Yes, you've built that up.
I did.
Trinket. Y'all.
Trinket. Now, before you shove it in with all the others,
put it on top of something so then, it can dry out.
Yeah, so it doesn't get married up to the others.
Because you put it in there wet.
I already have
finds friends.
A wet situation in the big jar.
Yeah. They cluster.
Cluster and clump. And I do not know how to get them to release.
No. I think once they're together, they're together.
It's going to be, yeah.
Whatever you decide to do with them is going to have to take into consideration that they come together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Oh, Janice says that you shouldn't attempt brayering with your non-dominant, but then Sherry says she brayers all the time. But well, I think as a left-handed person, you are probably more apt, like more ambidextrous. Yes or no? Eddie's also a lefty. Eddie, confirm, deny. Do you switch it up? Are you a good switcher-upper? I bet you are. He's good at all kinds of things.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I am putting down this tissue paper because I would like to get all of this good stuff up off the,
Oh, Shannon says maybe if you put them in the freezer, you could break them apart.
Oh. Well, that's not a
terrible thought.
Take a lot of,
Might enjoy it. You could get the hammer out and crack it like, you're making a cookie crumble.
I'm afraid that that's exactly what would happen.
It might be fun.
Okay, so this didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
No.
But here's the thing. We've got this nice greeny, and we've got some out here. When this dries, we pull it off, we can add some more greeny dots to that. No problemo.
Oh, another announcement, y'all. This Wednesday, September 10th, is the last day to sign up for the retreat. 2 tickets left. If you want to know more about that, you got to go over to Makers. There's a thing at the top in the featured area. That's where you can find all of the information regarding all the different things that we do over in Makers. And I also try to put the links to the streams. Oh, and then we've got our Arty chat with Estella next Friday.
Okay, now see what's happening here, Mariah? You've taken up a lot more of my real estate than you think. See this? I can tell because see this print here? This one's fine. You don't need to do anything to that one. This is the one.
Is this the one? I just want you to know how much you've taken over the years. Are you better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. But it had to fit on here.
Bye, Elizabeth. Thanks for hanging.
Okay. There we go. But see, I'm still kind of struggling with trying to find the...
Happy birthday, Jerry.
All right. So we've got some interesting stuff going on here. Let's see if we can get some... That's right. Yeah, I would think that overall, because a lot of things are so right-handed dominant, just as that goes in the world, that left-handed people then kind of acquire more skills with their right hand just out of ease because it's set up that way. Therefore, just making y'all more interesting people. Yeah.
That's my feeling.
All right. So let's just grab some.
Y'all can quote me on that. I don't know if it's true, but I feel like it's true.
This might be a good one. It's got some of the colors that I want to use.
And some of them.
This one. And this one. And Mariah, can you come over here?
You know what I'm just thinking about?
Just a minute, because I need to I'm afraid if I sneeze I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
So I need, look at that.
What am I
don't
supposed
really
to be
know
doing?
what that needs. But can you just kind of go through these for me?
I don't know if I'm a professional pilot person.
Oh, you be surprised. You're going to surprise yourself.
Okay. She did account for the amount of coffee she had today. I don't know. Hi, y'all. I don't peruse the piles in the same way. Normally what happens is she peruses the piles for me and then she says, here, Mariah, okay, here, I have this one, and then she hands it over to me. I don't know if y'all like that one. And I don't even really know exactly what it is that we're supposed to be, you know. I was sort of listening. I am also taller than she is. That's funny. We got the red dots. I love this one. See, that goes with that one. I'm just going to sort these because, see, that's what I would do. And because she doesn't do that sort of thing. So I would say that, like, those go together. Love those together. Those all go kind of, this one should go. This is how I sort piles, y'all. This is also how I sort my closet. See, she's probably going really fast in there now because she's like, oh, she's making bad decisions about things. I like those together. I feel like, and I'll try to read over here. See, those kind of go with that. It's in that series of things. See, and then I leave them fanned out so y'all can really appreciate things. I'm just sorting things. This is how I go through piles because you just don't have things in the right order.
Well, see, and now that I'm all straightened out, I feel like a whole new person here.
Not everybody sorts their piles the same, y'all.
All right, well, some of these are definitely not going to be, but you know, something like this with the dots on it.
Yes. Oh, that'll be fun.
I'm just, you know, I'm trying to do two things here. One, I'm trying to get some things for my pages of my book that kind of need a few more little things in them. And then show you some cool things to do. Okay, I definitely think this one is a candidate for this. Now, the other thing this one would be good for is Eddie's
Mayhem.
The symmetrical thing.
Mayhem.
Okay, yeah.
Elegant Mayhem. There's a style 1 and 2. Also got a good chuckle at Darcy because she had, see, Mayhem, the first one came out last month, and then Mayhem style 2 came out this month. She's like, how do I already have that? That's really funny because I was like, yeah, because she'd gotten the first one.
Okay, now I don't know if y'all appreciate it. Really got to appreciate this.
She loves this one.
Okay, so you remember what it started out as?
This was the more Eastery, like, kind of sweet little print. And, you know, just not necessarily grungy enough for her.
So look at that. Can you see that sheen on how it's showing up? And this is because there was kind of a texture left onto the surface of the paper from the brayering. And this is what happens. I truly love this.
We know.
I know I've talked about it more than once. Can do something with that. Something with that. That's possibly pink. Okay, I did want to do something with this.
Yes, I love that. Don't mess that up. You got to do something right with that.
I'm going to put white dots on here.
Okay.
I love keeping these over here, and I love having this set up here because then I can just pull the whole pack out. I don't have to say, okay, well, just a minute. Let me get these out of this.
Yeah, people love that so much. It's been commented on.
Really?
No. Nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that? All right, well, let's just go ahead and go with this one. Because I've got the... nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that.
And if they told you so, they're just being sweet.
Yeah, they're just trying to be nice. Okay, now why am I going with this? Why do I think that this is a good choice? I think this is a good choice simply because we've got this middle panel that's solid, right? So then we have, this is going on in the outside here, which I think is going to really, I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Oh, I probably don't want to use this plate. This is a pull-off. Let me show you why. See all that wonderful grunginess that we've got going on out there?
Mm-hmm.
We need to save that for
and I tell you, you know,
a special occasion.
Saving it for a while because she's brought it out a couple times. We're like, no, I gotta save that.
But I've added another one. All right, now this one is not so much precious because, yeah, it does have those little crackles out there, but I don't think it's going to make a hill of beans difference. Am I centered up?
Fran really liked the ones with all the stamping on it.
Yeah, me too. And I really do not want to mess that up. Okay, so, I think I used the wrong side. I did.
No, that's okay.
But that's all right. It's not enough. It's going to make a big hill of beans difference. Okay, so what's my color that I'm using here? I am using...
you got 50 minutes to do whatever you're doing.
Phthalo blue-green shade. And the reason is because I really like blue and orange. It's just like one of my favorite color combos. Pardon me. And I don't know if I told you that this is phthalo blue in Utrecht. You just barely see it there. And it is a heavy body.
Oh, Becky loves this stencil because it looks like a cute fox face in the center. It does kind of look that way. What does the fox say?
I don't see that, but I'm going to look for it here in a minute when I can get my... Okay, now remember when you're doing your stencil, if you are on a bigger... And this is why I really like these. What are these? 12 by 14?
Yes.
Yes, 12 by 14.
Which we just ordered those because they were cheaper or the same price as the other. And it's like, it seems like, you know.
You get 2 inches more for...
You know. I can say no to 2 more inches.
2 more inches.
I know.
Okay, I am trying to brayer this off without, you know, like obliterating all of my stuff going on here. All right, now we've got a twofer here.
100%, like, do you agree with that? I need to send you some. I've been sending it to folks. Mary Thomas sent it to me, and I've been sharing it with others.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
I know. It's hilarious. I'm going to send it to Lygia. She'll get it.
Okay, so we want this here.
In fact, I'm going to do that right now, because otherwise I'll forget. And I can multitask while you're doing things.
And we're going to take and put this on this little jobber over here. Do a little quick brayering over the top, and you must remember that you do not want to leave this on here because it will result in some very sad occurrences. I will talk to you more about that later. Wipe off the fingers, and let's see if we can get this sucker centered more or less.
That's lovely. Go Broncos. And you got to transfer.
I got to transfer. which I'm going to put onto. I don't know if it'll stick or not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Love that.
And that's just a pickup of the leftovers. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Okay.
Oh, Carla wants to know, hey, I think that stencil can make a gorgeous placemat. Anybody ever laminate your prints?
Yes. We have thought about it.
Yeah.
We do have a laminator.
We do have a laminator. Also, we want to turn the little TV trays, like we want to cover those, but also it needs to have a surface. So one of the things I was thinking, we could cover it and then have pieces of plexiglass cut. Or they may even have it because it's probably a standard size of some sort. And then just, either glue it on there or just drill a little hole or, screw it in.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way you have a working surface that doesn't, because the thing is like even if we were to use Mod Podge or, something of that nature,
yeah,
it's gonna wear after a while. I mean, even any kind of like table stuff, like the sealant, I don't know if that's gonna hold up well to, on top of the prints. I don't know if it's gonna set up hard enough to be a surface that you'd want to do other arty things on. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
And at least with the plexiglass, we could scrape it with the scraper. And, make these into, like, probably some of the most expensive TV trays ever. Because we like to do things like that.
I think we should spray paint their legs black first.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
But yes, I do. I think that. Mm-hmm. Now, the whole thing of the top and attaching the top so it's going to be a permanent part of the tray. Yeah, I would definitely say that you're going to need some attachments of some sort. Okay, now, hopefully all of this good stuff around the outside is going to come off, along with the remnants of the inside print, because this will be lovely.
Lovely.
Okay, let's check this booger.
Ooh, Paula's done this. To your TV trays? She says don't laminate them. Just do the plexiglass.
Ah.
Nice.
Okay, now here's what. This was one of the, and this is one of the papers that came from Susan. These are little floaty pieces of paper that I'm not sure how.
They're floating around.
Yeah, they were floating around, but they're now floating around on my gel plate, which is okay because it's kind of getting some cool stuff on it. But it pulled up most of the remnants of the little dots. And I think it's a really beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, it goes with the turtle.
Oh my.
Look at that. Friends.
Well, look at that. Well, maybe I should give this to you.
Put it in my book with the turtle. Turtle, y'all. Wait until you see what I did. Eddie, you're going to be super excited.
I keep losing my place here on my...
And I do blame Eddie because he uses that artist's music a lot in his shorts and things. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Is that centered again, or?
Yeah, you look good.
Good?
Good.
All right. Okie dokie.
Oh, that's right. Thanks, Mo. Mo, Cookie Wookie, has put the Arty Papers by Susan Gantz, limited number. That is true.
Yeah, I don't know how many are left.
She does send more, but the thing is like they change up, so they're always different and always lovely.
Yes. Yes, they are. Okay, so basically what I want here is I want yellow. But I want a...
Oh, that's awesome, Cat.
What?
She dances with the witches for real. So much fun. It's a dance group.
Oh.
Like, are they online or like you go to a thing? I don't know if we have anything like that around here.
I don't think so. I don't know how much dancing I need to do.
You need to do a lot more.
Oh my gosh.
She needs to just get out and walk more.
Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do here is
Hi, Joni. You know what I need to do? We just
the chroma on my
every once in a while I just need to holler up here and be like, you need to go up and down the stairs. And you just, do a couple laps. It's their time. It's their time.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm ignoring her.
Jeez.
Yellow ochre extra. I'm shooting a little yellow ochre extra out here. But the thing about the yellow is it's kind of a dull, and sometimes I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But I would really like for it to have a little more yellow to it. And to that extent, I'm going to open this drawer. Move them. So we've got that. I don't know. That's just not making me very happy there.
That one doesn't make you happy?
That one doesn't make me happy. I have to move my sponges.
Oh, no.
Okay, now this one, this is. Because what the deal here is this is Hansa yellow. You can see how really brilliant and bright it is.
Now, let's keep in mind, I don't know that Hansa yellow is available anymore.
Oh.
I think they've kind of renamed it, basically. Or there's one of the yellows. This may not even be the one. Just sorry for whatever my brain went to. Hey, we need to at least preface that if you go looking for some of these yellows, they may not, because we got this through the seconds program. They either renamed it or just, some things get discontinued.
Yeah. And they can't find ingredients or something like that, and then that happens.
But it's very close to the Benzie.
Yeah, it is. And that may be, and it's also a lot squishier.
Well, that's just the type of paint.
Yeah. It's more like
Hi, Lorraine.
heavy cream than peanut butter.
Ooh.
Look at that lovely.
Yeah, it almost looks like custard.
Like little flying through the air blobs of paint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hansa yellow, light, with yellow ochre.
Yeah. Yeah, custard is yummy.
Okay, I think that's really kind of nice. What do y'all think? I mean...
Oh, that's not sure. I kind of like this idea. Liz Bent says, have any of the creators ever thought of making vases? I painted some and used them up mostly as they are perfect for putting flowers over top of. Like actual vases, I'm down with that. Like we should cover some of the vases with like gel prints. Those just the plain glass ones. I don't know what there might be some. Well, you could create sleeves.
This is true. You could do that.
So you could pull it in and out. There you go. Tips and tricks, y'all.
Tips and tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that brightened that yellow up considerably.
That's good, Eddie.
Okay. Now, where's mine?
Yeah, I know, Ann. How yummy.
How wonderful is
Woo!
that? I know. I gotta get organized here, folks. Get rid of the brayer off.
Oh, that was a good catch there, Carla, for sure. She got $5 the little bottles of Benzie on clearance at Michael's. $5, yeah. Hey, and it's a very primary yellow, so it can help you out with mixing other things.
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. You know, it was kind of making me nervous because, you know, not all those packets are different. I mean, everything, because there's not well, there might be a couple that had a repeat here and there just because she had me cut an extra or, you know, for whatever reason.
What are you talking about?
Or she lost something and really we found it on your PPP, the PAPs.
Oh.
P's previously already painted stencil packs. That would be past.
Somebody commenting on there.
Yes, I mean, she got hers. She says, wow. And a lot of people have been posting theirs over in Makers, and I'm just like, I hope nobody thinks, oh, well, I didn't get that. It's like, I mean, yeah. I think y'all understand. Y'all get what you get.
Okay, this is just really making a big mess here, and I really like this side of this one. I don't want to mess that up. I used plenty of paint here, folks. And remember, we're dealing with an open paint here, too, because the light paint out of the jar.
Oh, fantastic.
Was open.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to be careful not to flip this down here.
I think some others have used it before. The unicorn spit, we've never used it, but I think it's kind of similar, right, to like the like it's super sparkly stuff, basically some kind of sparkly medium. I know I know it has been mentioned before. I just can't remember. Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
Well done.
Okay.
It's very thick.
I think yes, and I think
and very wet.
I've got enough for another.
Ooh. I don't know where that is, but we may have to find out.
What?
There's a group. All right, Kat. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I'll figure this out. I don't even know where that's at. Oh. Hold on.
Okay, what do we have over here that we can use?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we gotta find these women.
Gotta find who?
Yeah, so there's Dallas Fort Worth group. All right.
A Dallas Fort Worth group of dancing witches?
Mm-hmm. Love it. On it. Totally on board with that.
I don't know how much dancing I've got.
Oh, you can be a spectator. You know, you always need somebody cheering you on.
I can do a round or something, but okay, this looks.
Put you in charge of other things.
Refreshments. I'll be in charge of the watering hole.
Oh, this one. Remember, this is Eddie's. I don't know if this is Mayhem, Elegant Mayhem style 1 or 2, but this this particular, well, actually, she cut up both of them. So I don't know why I'm trying to say this particular one. No. The edges have been altered by Patricia.
On all
so that's why it may not be like, oh, I don't recognize that in the shop. But yes.
Okay, well, that, I don't know.
I still think that's nice. It's subtle, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Kat says the oldest lady in their group is 77.
Oh. Darns, I guess I can. All right, I'm pulling the stencil up. Oh my gosh.
That's still a lot of paint, dude.
I don't think it's going to matter. I think there's enough there. I can get some nice,
I don't, just playing with fire here. Got 30 minutes.
I can do it.
Okay. Jerry says you can brew the pot. Stir the, stir the soup.
I danced with Izzy the other day. She laughed at me.
Yeah, she laughs at me too.
What's nice about the open paint is you've got a lot of time to piddle diddle around and
piddly
diddly and find stuff. Okay,
if you need to find things, dig through piles, look for things, just make decisions. Open paint is for you.
It's your friend.
Lori says that she dances to her granddaughter's music in the car, so she'll stop playing it. That's funny.
Okay, so final print here. We've kind of got some. Yeah, it's kind of, you can see it's still opaque to a certain extent,
right.
But the more you pull it off, the thinner it gets, so the less opaque it is. And then we've got some nice stuff left out here on the plate. Okay, now we're going to do something else that I love to do with.
That is a good strategy.
Okay, this has still got some crap on it, but it's not going to matter because we're going to put some more crap on it.
AKA Mucky Muck.
Okay, so what
leftovers.
Leftovers. What I'm looking for here. Oh,
this Sandy.
This might be nice.
Oh yeah, I like that.
See, these are all old prints that I pulled out of.
She found them over there.
Boxes, and I just, when we were redoing the whole scene here.
It's kind of trippy in the monitor because this is like speckledy. It kind of does that weird visual thing because there's like the flicker of a monitor that happens.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of trippy.
All right. So what's important when you start doing this is you need to hold your stencil in place because it's going to want to move. And I'm not sure why we're getting green here. But
well, because you got yellow. Oh, because you're yellow and you're blue.
Yes.
Because the previous color on there was the blue. That's how that happened, y'all.
Yeah.
Yellow and blue make green. Oh, yes. Good call on that, Mo. Art of Protein is what you kind of see there in the... That was the design in the back on the purpley one. The little one.
The one that was on there before we did anything. But this is for you people that really, like your stencils more pristine. And you if you have expensive paint on here, then you can use it all and not feel bad about, using excessive paint.
Yeah. You're still using it up.
Yeah, you're still using it up. cleaning your stencil. And sometimes it's really important when you are doing this that you realize that some of these little pieces that you have out here, if they're very delicate, you want to make sure that you're kind of going with the flow and not running across them and making them bend and tear. Now, the other thing that's kind of cool is if you have a print that you have used the open paint on and you want to remove some of the paint, then this is a good way to do it also. Because this will, you know, this obviously is not taking any paint up here on this paper because this is, I don't know how long it's dried, but I think quite a while. This is really kind of cool how it's greening out.
That is glorious. Eddie sent a video the other day about how this one dude greets his customers in the nail shop, which was fabulous. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Howdy?
Yeah. No, with a little dance. It was really great. And this one, she was into it, man. And she's like, you know, an older lady. I didn't think she'd really get into that music as much as she did, but she was all for it. She even danced up on him. He's like, whoa! I think that was a little more than he was expecting. She was like, all right, we're gonna do this.
Gave him a little bump and grind.
Yeah, she did. It was sassy. It was so good. That's how I would like to be, you know, when I roll up into a place. You know, that's at the taco joint. They should do that for us at the taco joint. We go there once a week, at least.
Now, look at that placement.
Ooh.
Okay, and I've got a clean, relatively clean.
Yeah, it looks very pretty. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, I'm not totally happy with this because of this border business.
Yeah.
But let me just show you what you can do about that.
You just need to...
It's interesting, this color out here.
Yeah, that's
even
why...
Even though this is a really old print, you can tell. That's like one of my favorite colors, that color right there. All right, so how are we going to do this?
Hey, Carla, can you send me that link? I'm kind of curious about what you were talking about.
We're going to either lose the green or we're going to lose the purple. What's your thoughts?
Oh, lose the green. You knew that was my answer.
Okay, well, I'm just going to wait. What is this up here on my thing?
Oh, are you
keep our face cams in
the
new position. You need to get rid of that's covering up my chat there.
A lot of people.
Are we still voting?
Yes, I just put it there like a minute ago. I just didn't know if you were
35 votes. I don't know how that went. Okay, I'm just gonna do something here because I'm on this side and I don't have to answer to anyone. So,
now I'll say probably Monday. I need to set up a separate one because I think on Mondays I might go back to my position.
Oh yeah,
because the flip thing really messes with me. This isn't so bad because I'm kind of focused on chat and stuff, but that'll really mess with my brain.
This is Jackson Studio Cadmium Yellow Hue with Airbrush Medium added. So it's rather transparent. And I am hoping it's going to, the reason I'm going with the yellow is I'm hoping it makes the purple kind of a
brown.
No, I'm hoping it makes it more of a sunshine.
Because it'll go a little bit more
orangey.
Peachy. I don't know. It's gonna brown out a bit.
Well, we just don't know till we try it.
Sometimes we do know.
Sometimes we do, but this is very sheer. You must understand.
Okay.
This is very sheer paint. And I am braring it out.
Okay.
And I'm hurrying because it
Yes, I did say you, Carla. Will you send me that Leanne information? I'm curious. I'm curious. Hi, Utah. It did go a little bit more orangey. She does know things.
I do. Well, and especially when you're
very bright in the middle.
Very bright. And a little probably too bright around the edge. I'd like that to be more
yeah, you could tackle that with a paintbrush and some.
I think so. So we're just going to let that dry. We're just going to leave this on here because it's starting to develop a lot of really interesting stuff.
Good leftovers.
I can tell by the gloss on some of this stuff back here that it is still really, really wet. I guess I don't need anything there right now. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to have to use this. Let's just put something down on this. But I don't notice that it's going to be all that interesting. Some of this stuff outside of the
on the outside.
I don't think it's going to be that earth-shatteringly. But I am going to have to pull it with some tissue paper.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to my
Some people are dancing in the chat.
They are?
Yeah. I feel like they are.
Oh.
I know Paula is sure to kick the rug to the balcony, so, you know. She's getting down.
This is my... Maybe we should do this one. Just going to leave a lot of open space there. Okay. This is going to... I don't know. What kind of time... What's my time frame here?
You got about 15 minutes ish.
Okay. Well, this is probably not going to be today pull because I want to get some.
Not today.
Not today. This is not today's, but I do want to get.
I think there's lots of little, fill in the blank on that. Not today.
Not today.
Boopity boop.
Not today. Okay, where are the rest of my? I don't know if that's going to be really, but I think that it could be an interim.
Bye, Shannon. Thanks for hanging. Tell Mom we said hi.
She said headed out to.
Yeah, she's got to go grocery shopping with her mom. Going to the store.
You know, this is so funny.
This one over here doesn't.
Mimi, my Mimi, my dad's mom, and I had a lot in common, a lot more than me and my mom. And so we would, when she would come to Denver, we lived in Denver. One of the things that she loved to do was just go to our grocery stores because
it's a small town.
In a small town, there's not that much going on in the grocery store, and it was so funny because she would just we would go down every aisle,
just look at things
and look at things, talk about things, laugh about things. Oh, and she was great going to the flea markets. So much fun.
Liz says, wow, it's rare to see the white. Yeah, doesn't happen over here a lot.
Okay, now basically what I'm going to do here
thanks, cat.
Is I'm going to leave this. I've got to get this off. I'm going to leave this on here and allow this to dry. I need to get my brayer rolled off. You can see I'm getting some weird
buildups. Oh yeah, I got a really
weird little things on there, but sometimes I don't really mind that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to leave this alone, and then we're going to let it dry. We'll come back and pull it with
something else,
a contrasting color. And I think that's going to be very interesting. But like I said, it needs to dry thoroughly. That's still wet. Oh, dead. I just pushed it in. What do we have here? Well, we've got some mucky muck here. That's kind of interesting. So there was still some white paint on the back of that.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna
see if that's going to transfer to.
I bet it does. It was pretty thick.
This.
Huh? Not too shabby.
And this up here.
It's getting hung up so it can dry.
Yes, and not get.
Don't want to just lay that flat and then put it in a stack because then
I think. Can you see it?
Yes. It's fabulous.
I think it's going to be kind of cool. Boy, there's some metallics out there in that mix too that I really hadn't realized. Because you don't see them from this side.
Yeah.
Turn this over. This is why the plexiglass plates are. I just think they're indispensable. I couldn't.
That's why we were thinking about
high level of functioning without.
That's why we moved them, because I was like, it's kind of sad since we had to adjust the camera position and everything. We lost a lot of that ability, and there wasn't a ton of it before. Whereas I think there is great value in watching P brayer off. Like, there's more value there than.
I mean, over here, it's just,
yes, kind of just paint.
The drop zone. For
yeah.
All kinds of
things.
Okay, let's get some other stuff on here, and I think maybe what I'm going to do, and haven't done in a long time, is do some shadow printing.
Oh, the shadow technique.
I mean,
you do it. You got 10 minutes-ish.
So really what I need, excuse me.
That's right. My shirt is not backwards there, but I'm not on our main, like the, big side-by-side. I can't, because it really does mess with my poor brain.
Okay, this is what we're going to use for the shadow technique here. Okay, so let's do some burnt sienna. Burnt sienna, and this is some seconds that we got, and I don't know how they knew this, but what does it say? Oh, the state of California has determined that this will cause cancer. Well, I promise not to eat it. Oh, well, that's kind of poopy. I just about pulled off the label there, and now this is all sticky here.
Ugh. Well, we have the gooby gone. We can gooby gone it.
And I think when you're doing this technique, it's a lot more interesting if you do add a bit of something else just for chuckles and grins. And what do we have up here that already has some stuff in it?
Ooh. Now that's impressive. This is the shadow technique, y'all. You want to give us any pointers on it?
Pointers are to keep moving. Use at least 2 colors of paint, not more.
Most ideal stencils, types of stencils.
I go with organic, just simply because I think, you know, it's part of the... I just think that with this technique, that sort of stencil works really, really well.
Yeah.
Because if it were straight line shapes, you can see it's not going to be as effective and whatnot.
And don't be discouraged. Trust me, it does take a little time to understand the timing.
And you notice how I was flipping and flopping it? That's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't, the thing about it is you don't want to overdo it, because now when I come back in, if I put the stencil back down, I'm not going to be putting paint on there. I'm going to be lifting paint, which that can be something that can work for you if you so desire. But at this point, I'm very happy with this, just like it is. And we'll just wait for that to dry, and we will add some lovely...
I think you should pull it with gold, because that'll make it like just light up.
Then the gold is going to... All of those little areas where you just see the lines, those are going to be...
highlighted.
Highlighted.
Paula wants to know, question about the exhibition. Did you get to meet Mark's family? Yes, very brief.
I didn't get to meet his wife.
As we were heading out, because they were starting to, like, I think people were coming into the theater part. We weren't going to stay for that, because, again, like, we got back pretty late anyway. Yeah, because it was like an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I got to meet his wife for just a moment, get to say hello. But
we
met the girls. All of the kids have come to the house. Now,
yeah.
Well, the little one got to meet her there, because I checked in on. It was great. They had a little side room. All the kids got to hang out in there, and Izzy had a blast. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
and they are wonderful children.
Yes, just cute as they can be. Cute as they can be. But anyhow, yes. And I didn't know who she was. Didn't know who his wife was.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured, like, I made the connection there.
What did she have on? Tell me what she was wearing.
A black and white dress.
Was she taller than Mark?
The one that I shook her hand as we left.
Maybe I was headed out the door. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, she was coming down the hallway there.
Okay. I just missed out on all of that. But
that's the bramble branches.
Bramble branches. Bramble branches. Really, really good. If you don't have this one, you definitely need it, because if you just need to add a little bit of texture, and I can show you some tricks and tips on that. If you just take like this part right here, put it down on your gel plate, and you have some
paint on your brayer.
Paint on your brayer over here. You can just brayer that, and then brayer it so that it goes down on the thing, and then you can flip it over here and brayer it again. And this is why, if you have at least 2 different colors out there, you're going to have a more interesting distribution of your design along with your paint. But, you know, just a little tip and trick there. Okay, what are we doing here?
Well, you got 6 minutes.
6 minutes. All right, so I'm going to show you this.
Okay, so these are some of the Catherine Pooler inks. Because I was like, we kind of have the color combo. It's ginger is what it's called. It's obviously not goldenrod, but I try to hit the closest ones to kind of recreate what I did in my book, which we will be showing tomorrow, my journal, and all the ones with the color combo. But this was just kind of just playing around to see what the difference would be with those. And I'm telling you, they are super pigmented, like very cool. Takes a little like adjusting how much, because you're just used to really applying the ink, and then it's like, oh whoa, that is a lot. So it's a gotta get used to it.
What's going on with this? Oh, this will work.
Oh yes. Oh, thank you, Mo. Yes. How easy that you put that in there. Diane Dye of the Messy Palette is looking for special guests to join her friendly live stream. Use it, make it, or lose it. We've been on there before, and so have Eddie, right? Eddie's been on there. Darcy, and then a bunch of Pam. Lots of people have been on there. Anyway, if you're interested in that, you have a channel. This would be a great chance to meet up with some other arty-friendly folks and, do some art with Diane. And she's fun. And sometimes inappropriate, and that's why we like her.
This is Nickel Azo Gold. It's a good one if you don't have it. Now, I'm really not trying to get up anything on here. I'm just trying to get something on this print over here, and there's 2 reasons why. I want to see if it's still.
Oh, Becky's gonna be on in December or January. That's cool. Paula wants to know one more question. Those new ink pads, are they permanent ink, and can you use the box again, please? Want to see if available in EU. Oh, okay, yes. There's a lot of different places that carry them, like Scrapbook, blah, 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 and what's it? So they may, they get distributed to other companies, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. The Midnight Ink Pad, a very black archival ink. Smooth, even coverage, waterproof. Stays wet for a few seconds so you can emboss your stamped images. Now, each one of these kind of has a different thing, I think, because the metallic, which she sent us some metallic ones too, they highly recommend that you use, which this is kind of true of all those metallic inks. We've known that since, years back. It's just part of the nature of the,
the beast.
Of it. But best if you go ahead and emboss, heat emboss it and seal it. Yeah. So that way it doesn't rub off or do anything. Because they're they stay wet for a long time. Sometimes just, you don't know if they're ever going to dry. Just seal that and be done with it.
Yeah, and my thing about it is the ink pad doesn't last all that long.
Yeah, they dry out pretty quick.
Okay, do you have a white in that?
No.
What's your
silver.
What's your lightest color? I don't want silver.
Ginger would be good, because ginger's the one that's down there. But maybe a bay breeze would be good on it. Or a eucalyptus. They're all pretty dark colors. Now, if you...
What about something in the reds?
I got a Merlot that's it's one of the ones that's out there, actually, but...
One that's out here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I really wanted to do here is I wanted to see, and I just know right now that that's too dark. What I wanted to do is I wanted to use a light color over the dark.
Now remember, it'll leach up through, which might be kind of cool.
I'm thinking so.
All right, I guess we're going to go over a little bit, y'all.
I didn't realize. I thought I had more time. Well, I won't take very long. But this is what you do if you've screwed up.
Did you screw up?
And, you know, everything went smushy on you.
Yes, we did talk about the ink pads at the beginning of the stream too. So if you've come in and yeah, will you hold the here, queen for a day? Hold that one up in there. That is a really pretty purple.
Ooh, I'll say.
But yeah, Catherine Pooler. My product.
Okay, see, look how cool this is looking. It doesn't even matter that the stuff underneath is squishy.
I'll play around with these more tomorrow. I need to stamp some things today.
So that they're ready for tomorrow.
So they are full on dry because I'm kind of curious. You know, it does say that they are waterproof, but if you spray the water on them pretty quickly, that happens. Because those, I stamped and then I sprayed them because I was curious about that. So, you know.
And see, Mariah doesn't allow me to keep these because...
yeah, I don't want her to mess them up yet.
Okay, I'm giving this back to you.
Thank you.
Do you think I can use this stencil? Oh no, it's still got black stuff on it. I need another leaf over there that doesn't have something on it because I really do want to put this purple down on this yellow.
Okay.
I really want to do that very, very badly.
Here, I think this one might be a good one. This is the fennel.
Oh yeah.
That'll be good with the purple.
That'll be good.
And I think it has some kind of purpley-ish. So, we're, you know, please keep in mind we do not keep things unaltered for very long.
Well, I try to.
I know, but
I forget.
It's how we work around here. There is a notation, especially on the black ink pad, that if you are using like the cling stamps and, you know, the other types of stamps, that it will stain your stamps.
Yeah.
So, keep that in mind. Black stamps, it's not a big deal. You're good to go with the foam stamps.
Well, this is awfully dark. I don't know if it had some of the...
No, it is a dark purple. And again, they are very pigmented. So if you want to stamp off and then stamp it again, it will be lighter. That looks lovely though.
Doesn't that look cool?
To give it another... And like go with some into the white area on the thing just so we can kind of get a better...
Okay, down here you can see it.
Yeah, hold that up into the technology and then we'll call that the end.
Is that good?
Ish.
Can you see it?
There we go. It is a very dark purple.
It's like dioxazine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to continue overlapping and doing it out here and allowing it to dry on its own.
Yeah.
Because we're not in a big rush.
Yeah. But until then,
love ya.
Like a
long haul.
bye, guys.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.